is to say that growth is a key component of, every country's development. I mean, coming from private sector, it was for us clear in the private sector that the concentration of manufacturing, for example, of trade is not sustainable. And one of the things that you just mentioned, I mean, the fact that our region is one of the least of integration is a result of how the overall trade, I would say, setup that has been developed as a result of GATT and then later on the World Trade Organization. And therefore, we are seeing these challenges that are today with global trade, and definitely what have happened as a result of COVID and disruption is just another demonstration of how fragile the global community is when it comes to global trade. Now we see also political tension and the war in Ukraine and so on. So definitely it's important to ensure that the global community have the right policies, the right direction to be able to build long-term investments that are integrated with different industries on one hand, but also geographical location on the other hand. If we look at our growth in Saudi Arabia that has been fueled by our oil resources has been very impressive. But what we are doing in our Vision 2030 is really looking at how we can make this growth, impressive growth, is actually selectively targeting different sectors that are going to be key in a global environment, unlocking value, adding value to our natural resources, our also geographical location. So Saudi Arabia, since the launch of the vision, have made it clear that it is going to be a country that is connected with the global community when it comes to trade, when it comes to manufacturing, when it comes to resources, oil and gas, mineral resources, and logistical, a very important logistical hub. We have seen that we have shown that the growth we have made, although definitely very impressive in terms of numbers, but the quality of the growth went to the right sectors, making sure that we connect. Now back to the question, what we are doing today, in at least I would definitely talk about the agenda I'm responsible for. When we started looking at mining as a sector to be unlocked in Saudi Arabia, we made sure that we unlock the sector, but at the same time make sure that it is linked with an added value vision. That's why we had the Ministry of Industry connected with mining. The way we are planning our mining resources, the mining law, is also incentivizing investors to go downstream. Definitely these investments will not only satisfy our local demand, but they are there to satisfy the region and the global community that is in very serious need towards the future of minerals. We have created the platform, what we call Future Mineral Forum, which today attracts more than 60 countries trying to work together to see how this industry can be integrated, how different countries can play different roles to ensure the efficiency of supply and sustainable growth in that sector. Regionally and more regionally, probably in the Gulf, for the first time in almost 17 years, we revamped the common industrial investment law that is going to integrate the different regions, the different countries in the Gulf. Also, we have a unified, overarching industrial strategy that is also bringing all GCC countries to see how they can cooperate with each other, how can they complement each other. It can be in manufacturing, it can be in logistics.